Next up, would you please welcome to the stage a man that once said he owes his career to diversity, therefore it's no surprise that he's part of the furniture here at BUFF. He's an award-winning film and TV producer in his own right and the man behind Desmond's, Chef and The Real McCoy, to name just 3 of his many credits. Will you please welcome Mr. Charlie Hanson.
Hi, I'm really pleased to be here. I first got involved with BUFF, well, probably about 4 months ago, so I'm kind of new on their board. But I went to the short film programme last October, November, I'm not sure exactly when, and had a really great night seeing some amazing short films. And I think I tweeted about it, and Emmanuel, being the shark that he is, he spotted that and chased me down and invited me to join the board. And I'm very pleased to be kind of supporting him in what he's doing. And I'm also pleased to be back at Channel 4. I've obviously worked here on and off over the years, and actually I'm probably the only person here old enough to remember what it was like when Channel 4 started. I was a young theatre director with a company called the Black Theatre Co-op, which was basically young black actors, all in their sort of teens and 20s, writers, and myself. I was a token white guy. And we were doing some successful theatre shows and got hunted down by then head of comedy at ITV, who gave us our first move into television. We weren't even looking to do TV, but that was Channel 4's first comedy, No Problem, which led on to Desmond's. And Channel 4 were the home of diversity. They kind of invented diversity on TV. The BBC, probably 10 years later, got me in to create The Real McCoy because they realised they was being left behind by ITV and Channel 4. So the sad thing is that in the sort of intervening 20 years, everything kind of fell apart a little bit, and it all seemed like things were going well. I kind of stopped doing black TV shows because there were enough black directors and producers, I thought, who would carry on doing it, but the channels stopped having multicultural departments, diversity people, so it kind of got overlooked, and it became about having token black actors in all the white written and directed soaps or dramas. So basically the voice of diverse creatives was lost, and I've kind of got involved in various initiatives over the years, and I got fed up with it because the BBC kept promising things that they never delivered on. And then I think there was a turning point, 2 things really in the last year: Lenny Henry's kind of quota plan and Act for Change, both of which have been really well organised. That together with me kind of going to BUFF and thinking there has to be an outlet for new talent, and what I liked about BUFF was new talent was getting their work exposed and shown to all kinds of people. So, I think it's a really important thing to have. It's a shame that there has been a talent drain over the last, 10 years, of which I don't have to tell you, but obviously a lot of the black acting talent that I kind of worked with in my early days, like David Oyelowo, Idris Elba, both when they were like 21, 25, Amra Santi, who wrote for both of them, all ended up having to kind of work in America. Hopefully they're still doing stuff here, but it's, we need things like BUFF to keep people here, and we need Channel 4 doing their new sort of initiative, and Sky, who are now doing it. I mean, I'm just hoping there'll be enough opportunities to kind of keep the talent here and to encourage, you all to be part of that. I'm pleased to say that probably in the last 6 months, I took time out from TV, and I've ended up working on my first shorts with an Asian performer writer, Priya Kalidas, Mandam on the Wall, and Calvin Denver, who are all kind of, well, certainly the guys are all under 25 and incredibly talented. So I kind of can see the rebirth of talent that are doing it for themselves, actually. They didn't wait for a channel or wait for a broadcaster. They're doing what I've been telling people for years. You have to make it yourself, whether you put it online whatever. But hopefully, with the initiatives that are now starting, and through BAF and Channel 4 supporting BAF, which is amazing, I'm hoping, we can only hope, that things are going to move forward, and this year's BAF will be kind of the launch of something new, along with all the other schemes that are being sort of monitored, and progress hopefully is in sight. I hope for your sakes that is the case. So I'd urge you all to support BAF by turning up to see the films, because that's important, and supporting the talent. If you are a producer, kind of make sure you work with the new young talent in the films, or the writers. I'll certainly be looking out for people and recommending people to come and see it. And the last thing I'd like to say is that I see Emmanuel as a bit of a one-man band, and he's done an amazing job for 10 years. Some of it I've been aware of, not all of it, but you can only you'll see when you have the award ceremony how many films came through in the last 10 years. I've been judging one of the categories, and I've seen for myself. So I'd like to congratulate you and have another good 10 years. All of you filmmakers, that a lot of you are here. Good luck to you all. Have a great time, and there's nothing like seeing your film on a big screen.